Ciao a tutti, my name is Matteo Di Lorenzo. I'm the UK business developer for Dalla Corte. I'm here today to unbox and to talk about the Dalla Corte Studio, the home barista espresso machine. Dalla Corte was founded in 2001 and is an international manufacturer of semi-automatic espresso machines and grinders on demand, based just outside of Milan. All of our espresso machines are made in Italy and using high quality materials. Dalla Corte created Evolution in 2001. It's the first espresso machine working with the patented independent group technology. And since then, the multi-boiler has been the core technology of all DC machines. So, let's go and open the box. Let me remove the tape. Okay. Wow. Ooh. Full of stuff in here. So, okay, let's take out all of the boxes. Wow, this is the first one. Make it better. Our motto. Second box, whoa, interesting. Barista Kit, wow, very good. So now guys, let's take out our studio. And please be careful because it's really heavy, so make sure you ask someone to help you in doing that. I'm gonna ask my flatmate. So guys, let's open these boxes now. And let's start with the Barista Kit. Let's see inside what it is, what Dalla Corte gives to us. So, Barista Kit, wow, amazing. So what we have inside of the Barista Kit, we got a jug, 2 cups for cappuccinos, 2 espresso cups, and 1 apron. So guys, now let's open the second box and see what is inside. So, wow, a lot of tools. What we have here, so first things I can see is a cloth with the logo on it. Really interesting and really useful. Second stuff is all of the basket, different kind of basket to make sure if you wanna increase your dose or decrease your dose, you're gonna have the right amount of coffee and the right basket for that. Also, I can see some screen shower just in case you need if it's broken something, some spring, and tools to remove the screen shower over there from the machine. So a lot of things in here, and also a blind filter to make sure you're gonna clean properly your machine. Because Dalla Corte also in this box have the machine cleaner. So important to make sure your machine stays clean and perfect to make perfect espresso every day. So what's next is tamper. Tamper from Dalla Corte with the logo on it of Dalla Corte. And just remember guys, 54mm portafilter. So this tamper is 54mm. But let's talk later about that. What's next is a tamp mat. Very good and really important to press properly your coffee, to push properly your coffee. Other good things, all right, yeah, let's see the good stuff. So we have portafilter for 2 holes, for 2 espressos, and also we got a portafilter for 1 espresso, okay? So let's leave it over here, let's continue. Also, what we have, oh wow, a big brush to make sure you clean your screen. It's really important guys to clean your machine, so that's why Dalla Corte gives us all of these things inside. We have a user manual, obviously it's so important, and also another filter for the tank, because in this case, in this studio, I got the tank. If you want, you prefer, you can also plug right away with hydric water. In this case, we got the one with the tank inside, but also we're gonna talk a bit later about that. So let's talk a bit about the technical specs of the Dalla Corte Studio. We have, as we said before, an independent group technology. So we have a group head for espresso, 0.5 liter capacity, and we have a boiler, main boiler inside for the steamer. It's a 1.5 liter of boiler capacity. Also in this case, we got the water tank with a filter on it, as I showed before, and this water tank you can fill up 4 liter more or less. And obviously with that way you're gonna have kind of a structure. But if you want, you can also ask for a fixed water connection. That is gonna allow you to have also the pre-infusion during your extraction, because you're gonna receive the pressure from the water, the hydric water. We also have over here a drip tray. You can easily remove and throw away the waste water, the dirty water, and put it back as you need. Or even the steam wand, it's really clever. We'll explain better properly later, a bit closer to the steam wand. The exclusive 54mm portafilter. In Dalla Corte, we stand by our exclusive Dalla Corte 54mm portafilter, a non-standard measure that has always set us apart, considering that the most professional coffee machines are coming with a 58 portafilter. What is the reason behind the Dalla Corte's decision? There are many reasons. There are actually two reasons. During the extraction, the water pressure into brewing grows is usually at standard 9 bar. The pressure brings the 54mm portafilter to weigh on the coffee cake about 30 kilo less compared to the 58mm. Secondly, in the 54mm portafilter, the coffee cake, it will be taller than the 58mm. That means with the same amount of coffee grounded, obviously, in the filter. That means the water will flow through the pack more slowly and with far less pressure, extracting more flavors and aromas for a richer espresso. The unique design of our portafilter is ideal for a cup of true Italian espresso, and it has been installed on Dalla Corte's professional espresso machines since the first evolution in 2001. From the very beginning, we always try to be a step ahead and #make it better. The environment is our common heritage, and we in Dalla Corte have a very careful eye towards the preservation. Studio is completely lead-free, meaning that all materials in contact with the water don't release any kind of heavy metals, such as nickel, chromium or lead. Another important eco-friendly feature lies in the way Studio's heating system is built. The boiler and the brewing units are completely independent from one to another. So you can turn off the main boiler when you're not used, or use a single group and turn off all of the other ones. This way the energy impact is considerably lower, and so are operating costs. So guys, now let's go and prepare my home barista space, and let's get a closer look of the studio. Hi guys, so now we are in my working space at home. So this is my barista space with the studio, as we showed before. What I'm gonna do now is talk a bit the rotary pump we have inside. It's a rotary pump like usual all of the espresso machine we have on the market, and nothing less than the other one of the biggest sister of the studio. So this rotary pump allows the machine to have a really nice power on the coffee cake, so to extract properly all of your notes inside of the espresso. Another things I want to say, it's the we got here the tank one, as I said before, but if you want you can choose with the plug one with the hydric water. That's allow you to have also the pre-infusion during the extraction. In this case, because I have the tank, that's not allow me to do it, so it's gonna just work the rotary pump over here. So I'm gonna have right away 9 atmosphere of pressure. Also guys, we have the steam wand over here, a really nice steam wand, because you can choose the temperature inside of your boiler. So with that you can program and you can choose how much pressure you want inside of your steamer. That makes a really good and frothy milk if you're obviously really good to steam and using this steam, this nozzle. Because this nozzle got 3 holes, it's a bit different, and Dalla Corte studied this different one. Try to show you closer to the camera. It's basically with the 2 holes instead of 3, and that's allow you to put it in exactly in the way where there is the sign. put your jug inside, like a regular one, like a regular jug, and just leave it over there in the right way, like let's say a 1 centimeter from the side, on the side of the jug. In this way, the milk, when you open the steamer, the milk is gonna be frothy and really nice without moving a lot. Just check your temperature. Over here, we have the setup of the doses. First button is gonna show you there is electricity in the machine, so the machine is on. Second button is with an M. The M means manual, so you can control your extraction, basically just on off. And the third button is the 2 cups, means you can program the set, you can set the program, and you're gonna have the right amount of coffee you preset it inside of the program over here. The last one you got, it's a 1 cup espresso or cappuccino, whatever you prefer. Same things of the other one. If you want to use the portafilter for 1, you can set up your dose and you're gonna have the right amount of coffee in your cup. So one important thing, guys, on Studio, it's really helpful during your extraction and during your work at home or whatever it is. We have this little display over here, and this display allow you to check the temperature of the group head. It's the first line. Now it's set up to 93 degrees, but if you want, you can change that to make a better espresso for you. Second is the timer. So if you want to have to control the extraction and to make sure you're gonna have the same extraction every time, you can check it from there. The last one is the grams per second of water coming through your pack of coffee. So that's allow you to check also the water coming through your coffee. Well, if you want to enter in the setting zone, you just hold this button for 3 seconds and the display is gonna change. It's going to give you the setting zone. So if you wanna enable your steam boiler to save some energy, you can put it off or you can put it on. So it depends if you use the steam wand or no. Second is the temperature steam boiler, to have more or less pressure. So that is gonna change because you're gonna increase or decrease the temperature inside of your boiler. Move forward, we have the enabling for group head. Same things as before. If you wanna switch off the group head because you wanna save some energy, you can do it. And after it just, you have to re-put it on and it's fine. Moving forward, we have the temperature group head. The temperature group head is the one I was telling you before about the 93 degrees. So in this case, if you want to change the 93 degrees to 92 or whatever you need to extract properly your coffee, you can change it from this setting. Let's go more. We have the setup doses, the one I showed you before over here. You can set up from this setting zone. So when you enter over here, you have just to pull your shot, goes on your button, and check with the scale your yield. So in this case, you're gonna have precise extraction, so you can program that and you can replace that every time you want. Moving forward in the setting menu, we have the flashing to set the flash every time you make a shot, and the light, if you wanna have the light on or light off, like I'm gonna put it off now. It was on, put it off if you don't like it, if you prefer, it depends on you. More info about Dalla Corte, important, and the languages, another important things. If you prefer to change, feel comfy with your language, you can change your language. Timer, this is for if you want to, when you want to wake up in the morning and you want to find your coffee machine ready to make an espresso because you are in a rush, you need to run away in your work, you can just set up the timer, and I don't know, let's say half an hour before you want to be awake, 15 minutes before, you can just program that and the machine is gonna get ready when you need. And of course, if you want to put it off in the night, you can do the same things for the evening. More, we have the setting zone, and this for the technician, and ask button. the ask button is obviously to go back and to have the first display I showed you before. So now guys, let's make some coffee. Let's take out the portafilter, dry it in, and clean it from the previous coffee, from the previous powder, with a dedicated cloth please. And I already just programmed the coffee to evitate the noisy. Let's pull inside. I'm using a coffee, Ethiopian coffee from Modern Standard, our UK distributor. Ethiopian coffee, I'm gonna push down. Alright, so every time guys, try to remember to use the scale to check the yield during your extraction. I fixed the recipe with 16 grams, 32 yields in more or less 30-32 seconds. See, 34 seconds, we are there, 36 yield. Let's move everything. Really nice, bright coffee, as you see. Now let's make a cappuccino. Remember to clean every time your steam wand. Mix properly your milk, mix properly your coffee, and just prepare your base. Enjoy your coffee, guys. Okay guys, we are at the end of this video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe on our page and support Dalla Corte. You can also follow us on Instagram at Dalla Corte UK and at Dalla Corte _ espresso. Please stay tuned for more info and videos of our amazing coffee machine and grinders. Ciao a tutti, ci vediamo presto!